Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm still here with my memory is still rocking hard. So what am I gonna do today? First of all, I'm gonna try and repeat the quote without actually reading it before. Now I can promise you I have not read it before. I actually tried not to read it because I opened the tablet again, my trusty little sleeping cat. I opened the tablet and it was right there, and I was like, no, I don't want to read it. But I read it a bit more this morning, and I tried to remember it, and I think I got it. And yeah, let's see how it does. But before that, what's interesting to know is that, last time I said that I have something for you guys. Well, unfortunately, it did not pan out to be exactly as spectacular as I thought it would be. I had this little chat with ChatGPT a few days before about, losing my memory or losing memory after 30. It seems that that's a thing that happens to a lot of people, not only me, so that's okay. I'm not dying. Important not to be dying. Okay, but now I tried to reconstruct the same questions. I didn't manage to do the exact same questions because, I don't remember stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you because this is still interesting. What I said that I'm a 36-year-old and I feel that I'm not able to remember stuff really well. I don't think this is a problem. Do you think this is a problem? And can I fix it by training myself to remember stuff and I gave the example of what I'm doing each week, trying to remember a quote. It says here that feeling like your memory is slipping a bit at 36 doesn't automatically mean anything's wrong. The human brain is not a hard drive that fills up. It's more like a messy desk, still functional, but buried under too many open tabs and unpaid bills. What you're describing is extremely common, right? Extremely common, especially if you've got a demanding job, too much stress and not enough sleep. This thing with sleep, I actually heard about it more and more. I'm hearing about it more and more, and I heard about it before as well. It seems like sleep is important. Who knew? Modern life is basically designed to make you forget why you entered the room. Modern life kind of sucks, of course. Now, what we have here, he said that what's probably happening, of course, we have cognitive overload. I'm struggling too much. I have a lot of stuff on my head, lack of attention, but no lack of memory. This is also interesting that I don't recall stuff because I'm not paying attention to it. I am actually absent. So if you're absent, you're not here, you're not remembering stuff. That is truly a problem, yes, because I have situations where I don't actually remember stuff because I'm not there. I'm like, what happened the last 3 minutes, 10 minutes? Because I was doing whatever the hell in my head. And of course, sleep and stress. It's very interesting. He says that both quietly dismantle your ability to form long-term memories. Heard people that have read studies. Not smart enough to read studies apparently, but I heard about studies that say that long-term memory is actually created during REM sleep or some of the phases of sleep. And if you are not getting enough sleep, you're not getting enough time in those stages of the sleep, then you don't have that long-term memory saved in your brain. So you just lose it. That sucks. So sleep. God, sleep. It's so weird. It's quality over quantity. You have better life, but less life if you sleep more. It's like the bedroom and the bedroom. If you have a bigger bedroom, if you have a bigger bed, you will have more bedroom, but less bedroom. Interesting. Anyway, going forward further, it says that if I can train it, yes, I can train it, but he says that maybe I should pump it up a little bit. So, and I'm kind of feeling that as well. I didn't put a lot of effort into this quote and I feel like I got it. Maybe not enough. We're gonna see that because I'm also very curious. I have not repeated it before the video. Anyway, and of course sleep like you mean it. It says here, I have ChatGPT configured that so that it has snarky, interesting stuff to say. Whatever. Sleep like you mean it. Yeah, memory consolidations happens mostly during sleep and not during late night doom scroll. No doom scrolling. Yeah. And mind your diet and movement. Interesting. And yeah, yeah, it asked me if I want it to give me a simple weekly memory training plan that actually build this habit instead of not being another quote a week gimmick. He called my thing a quote a week gimmick. That was hurtful. But yeah, moving forward. Get your focus back each morning, pick up a tiny fact to remember, a random word, date, name, write it down, recall, at night summarize your day, 3 bullet points for memory, no notes allowed, bonus, cut multitasking for 20 minutes a day, that's right, 1 tab open. Yeah, it said something about multiple tabs open in my mind. Interesting. It's good. ChatGPT has some interesting facts and stuff if you want to actually check them out. Ask ChatGPT. Well, it's not perfect, like probably everyone knows. But anyway, conclusion. It could be trained, okay? Maybe I can push it a little harder, but it needs to go hand in hand with sleep, with what it says here, diet, of course, and yeah, being present. Meditation, I heard, also helps. I'm trying that as well. Who knows? But yeah, getting back to our quote. We had a quote from, I think it was Jon Hamm, maybe, and he's an actor, Hollywood actor, has a lot of stuff that I have not known about, but he played in some of the animations that I know about. I think one of them was Shrek, not sure. I'm gonna check that out as well. Cool. And we have Jon Hamm that said something like, let's see, it was about failing. Yeah, don't be afraid to fail. It's not the end of the world. Don't be afraid to fail. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, how was it? And don't be afraid to fail. It's not the end of the world. And in most cases, it will help you learn something new or get better at it. By Jon Hamm. It's not the same thing. Let's see. Come on. Don't be afraid to fail. It's not the end of the world. I got that part right. Nice. And in many ways, it's the first step towards learning something and getting better at it. Oh. Well, first week failed. I'm pretty sure I failed because I did not actually put a lot of effort into this one. And I try to do it when I have time and when I remember. That should not be happening. Okay, interesting. Let's see if I remember now. Short-term memory, right? Don't be afraid to fail. It's not the end of the world. Did I get Jon Hamm? I got the name right. Don't be afraid to fail. It's not the end of the world. And in many times is the best way, the first step towards learning something new and getting better at it. And in many ways is the first step towards learning something new and getting better at it. I'm gonna try it more in the weekend. Maybe it's gonna be better. But yeah, until then, we're gonna get back together, right? On Monday with a new quote. And this time it's gonna be something different. I'm gonna figure out if I'm gonna try and create some schedule that I can use during the days so that I can remember the quote better. Okay, this was the first week. It's a lessons learned from this week. First of all, more effort, a little bit more effort. The problem is that I think I try to repeat the quote on Tuesday and this morning a bit more because I was in the car and I was like, okay, I'm gonna remember this one, but it's not enough. So first lesson, more effort, a little bit more effort. Yeah, it's not that easy. Second, I don't know. Is there something more? No? Oh yeah, second, from what the ChatGPT said, sleep well, eat well. But the most important one, a little bit more effort. I'm going to do that next week. So until next week, guys, thank you very much. Have a nice one and ciao.